Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your monthly reading. My two-faced friend. No, I'm just kidding. I really love you guys. I don't know which one of your faces found that funny, but I hope it was one of the two. At the very least. Alrighty, guys, so welcome to your monthly reading. I hope this month has been a lot kinder to you, Gemini. It seems like everyone was kind of getting fucked up just a little bit by last month's reading, but it's okay. I mean, so far you guys have been making progress, you know, but we'll keep it going. Alrighty, Taurus. Let's edit that out. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on here for you this month, Gemini. So your spiritual focus is the Seven of Wands. So I can't help but feel like last month you guys had all of like this fiery dynamic energy, but I feel like you've just kind of come to a block this month. And it could be very well because Mercury is going retrograde and your ruling planet is getting thrown out of whack. But I do feel like there's something in you, Gemini, that you're struggling to rekindle that inspiration almost. And it's like lately you guys usually feel like there's just this fire light, and you have all of these ideas that are flowing towards you, and you guys always seem to feel like you know what's next, and you're 4 or 5 steps ahead of the game usually. But I almost feel like this month you guys it's like you guys hit a wall and you guys are stuck and you guys don't know how to proceed forward at this point, and it's almost like you're at a standstill, which is funny because you would think you would pull Nine of Wands, but yeah, I see you guys are just feeling a little bit stuck here just this month, and I feel like your spiritual focus is rekindling that and finding the inspiration even in times of these blockages that you guys seem to be really facing this month. You're just feeling stuck in many ways, and I mean, unfortunately, Taurus right before you was stuck by their own doing, but they were stuck nonetheless. And I see you guys just really struggling big time right now, so just kind of find your footing and find your way back and just kind of find that ease of inspiration that you guys just so usually just comes to you so flawlessly. So your worldly focus this month is King of Rings. Gemini, I really want to warn you and urge you this month to be very particularly cautious with your spendings this month or your savings this month. It could even be that there's a lot of opportunities that are being presented to you this month that could result in you needing to spend money, you know, going out some more, or maybe getting invited to, you know, who knows where, or maybe there's a certain gig that you need to work, but it's going to require you to spend some kind of money. Whatever that is, I invite you to practice caution and prudence more than anything, and just be very wise and calculated with your decisions this month for your worldly focus. So again, try not to start spending money because you're not advancing creatively, or maybe you're having a little bit of a block here in your thoughts. Try not to balance that out by blowing money on useless things or on, you know, pointless money spending. Just try not to do that this month, especially during the Mercury retrograde. I would try to limit the amount of spending that you're doing. Even traveling. I feel like telling you this right now. For those Geminis who may be traveling this month, be sure to be double, triple, quadruple check everything and be prepared for any unexpected changes, especially during this time during the Mercury retrograde. It's also possible that, again, you guys, your thinking is just a little clouded and you're not seeing things quite clearly, which could be why you guys are feeling a little bit stuck this month. But we'll go ahead and move on. So, okay, so your monthly lesson this month is the Three of Swords, and I'm going to be completely frank with you, this card really fucking sucks. And this month, Gemini, I do see you guys dealing with possible heartache, or maybe even a sense of betrayal just a little bit, or maybe even you're betraying. I'm not even entirely sure, who even knows with you guys. But the point is that you guys seem to be wrapped up in something that is causing you a lot of dread and just a lot of mental anguish. I feel just big time with Three of Swords. Sometimes I've seen the Three of Swords appear to be a love triangle. That's not always the case here with you, Gemini. But I do feel that there is something that is causing you a lot of grief and just mental anguish. I feel like you guys are going to be very conflicted by something emotionally, to the point where, again, I do feel some hearts are going to be broken this month, Gemini, or some feelings are going to be getting hurt, and it could even be your own, your lesson really here is going to be dealing with this. So I feel like this could even be this block here that you have with Seven of Wands. I think whatever it is that's coming to you guys this month, or whatever situation, this just came to you right now. I feel like this could even be a conversation that you guys are going to need to have, or maybe you guys are going to clear the air about something that, and Mercury retrograde probably isn't the best time to be clearing the air about anything, but I mean, we can never time the way things happen, and you kind of have to deal with them the way that they come. And unfortunately, Gemini, I feel like whatever conversations you guys are going to be having, there is going to be something that is not going to go in your favor, and I feel like it is going to cause you a lot of distress. So be mindful of that. And you being blocked here makes sense to me. Maybe you guys are caught in the middle between, you know, anything, or caught in the middle of a situation that you maybe not want to be involved in, or maybe you guys are the third party in another situation, or maybe there's a third involved in something. I don't know. I just know that with the Three of Swords is usually tragedy and heartache most above all, especially anxiety, and anxiety revolving around matters of the heart. So Gemini, this month you guys could really be dreading a romantic situation maybe that you guys are kind of in, and maybe there's some realizations, or maybe there's some bitter truths that you guys are going to be made aware of or be giving news of, could even be, but we won't even be entirely sure. But we'll go ahead and move on. So positively influencing you is the Fool card, which is fantastic to have. So it's like, I do feel like you guys have all of this almost naively optimistic outlook for this month. It's almost like you guys feel very charged at the same time, which is almost contradicting, because it's like you feel mentally blocked, but at the same time you guys feel there's a sense of optimism that I feel like is working for you here with the Fool card. And I feel like you guys are embarking on this new journey, and you are feeling really great about this new journey, and you're feeling you know, all of the opportunities that are coming to you, you are excited about, and because there's just so many that seem to be presented to you on the horizon here with the Fool card. So I see you looking ahead and just being almost enamored, and you're almost like, you're so fixated on how amazing this could be going for you here with the Fool card, that what's negatively influencing you is the Five of Swords, is you're not looking at the whole picture. And I feel like Five of Swords to me is, again, it's coupled here with your Three of Swords, so you're in a little bit of a mental battle here. You're mentally conflicted here, big time here with the Five of Swords, and I almost feel like it has to do with figuring out the direction of your life. Even, it could even revolve somewhere around this. I feel like it could have something to do with yeah, just that mental battle between you guys, and almost trying to find a sense of direction and purpose, which makes sense. So it's like you're here with the Fool card, and you feel like you're taking that step and you're making that journey, but at the same time, Gemini, you're kind of doing that impulsive thing again, where you're just doing what is like, ooh, shiny, and you kind of just get obsessed with what just caught your attention, that you're kind of overlooking all of the details, and you're not really thoroughly looking at everything, which again, Mercury is in retrograde, and it is your ruling planet, so I see that it is throwing you guys off just a little bit majorly here. So again, be wary here with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. I do feel like there's just going to be a little bit of mental conflict revolving around matters of the heart or close relationships. There's going to be something kind of coming to the forefront here that you guys are going to have to deal with, and it might possibly not be the most pleasant thing. It is going to cause some mental distress, especially here with Five of Swords and Three of Swords, which to me, I feel like both very mentally conflicting cards. So as a word of advice, is the Four of Swords, so 3, 4, 5. Yeah, as a word of advice, I mean, I almost feel like just telling you better out than in, Gemini. I mean, you know, why you always lying? Stop lying, you know, stop lying to yourself, stop lying to other people. And I think this is a call for you, Gemini, to just be honest about what it is that you want, be honest about what it is that you want to do, and be honest, just be honest. Stop trying to bullshit your way through everything, and stop trying to justify and finding 1,000,001 justifications for all of the irrational things that you do. It's time for you to get real and be honest with yourself, and finally focus that sense of all of this drive that you feel you have, and channel it in one cohesive, consistent manner, Gemini. This is what's throwing you off here. It's being unable to consistently execute what it is that you're trying to start out for yourself. So you just distract yourself with the next thing that catches your attention, and you completely forget the failure that you left in the other one. So Gemini, you got to be careful and be wary of these things, and most importantly, be honest. It is better to say what it is that you feel than to continue lying and causing yourself this mental distress, it's probably this Three of Swords energy card here. I mean, you're like fucking Taurus in my last reading. I feel like this Three of Swords situation you guys have put yourselves in because you have not been honest. And whatever that is, everything's going to seem to come to a head this month, and there is going to be a little mental friction for you, Gemini. So I hope that you are ready for that little bit of a bumpy road this month. It's kind of starting to look like. So let's go ahead and see a channeled message for you here, and let's see what's going on. Has one last message for you, Gemini. off is weird. All right, so few cards fell out. I'm just going to read them as it comes. Stop procrastinating, let the pieces fall where they may, and take the time to think about all the decisions that you make before you make them. That's just all of the 3 first impressions that I get for you, Gemini, in these last few cards. So once again, to reiterate, the message coming through here is 8 of Wands, stop procrastinating and get it done. The faster you move, the quicker you're going to get to 9 of Wands and things will start to swiftly move for you. Stop trying to control everything that's going on in the situation. You do not have control of everything, and you need to be okay with not having all of the answers in order to move forward. This is what I mean by the Wheel of Fortune card here, and letting the pieces fall where they may and let everything happen as it happens, and stop trying to control every outside variable and factor. And most importantly here with the Hermit card, think about everything that you're going to do before you actually do it. Take your time and consider each and every decision that you make, Gemini. Mercury is in retrograde. Your planet is out of whack right now. Be very careful with the decisions that you make regarding everything. The Hermit card is major Virgo energy, so please take the time to analyze all of the little details before you make a decision or before you make a call. I cannot stress this to you enough. All right, Gemini, so I hope that helped you this month. It seems like we have one hell of a ride this month. Hopefully next month is a little bit kinder to you. I will be seeing you next month, and thank you for watching.